Okay, Abusa Fonti ni etiano no na papa ye no ho adwuma yo brata ne ho ato no. Me ba che ochina Friday for ne chirem Bishop na ase. Se ne hu ye yi. Wo de ne sa na ti a nyame nipa Bishop Dr. Jewadu ebeyi edi afro so back to studio na fe. Ye meto ankomo no so the standard version of Abrantie testimony a wo die no so ebe sign atwa so edi amam later on the show just was a medical kasa Chris Laka Kofi ya no so represent the party NDC communications officer ewo Tema Central ono so ebe join the show na ye din komo but she am say NDC amanyo ko no emrase bedwa no emu achesi ata ebi akogina ese dun katia ne fifi kwete side na ebi nso akogina eye Honorable Mutaka Mubarak any Honorable Haruna Idrisu ono so ne camp ti press conference ya ekoso edadue e won kran no anu aye din menya information say ahwe a next one no so no speaker ya ono so NDC ni ono so ebekasa wo issue hu ya beje brena ya hwe nsem a ne so efiri mu ba so ase je na si ho any other constituency a omu gidie say omu nkrofo na ayi omu afiri eye party dim awiai ya baje bena eno so ya di nkomo ewo dwumade no so once again the from Kobna Jana so mam kwaje so na ye hwe NDC division abem ewo omu leadership emu sensem jasi and NPP asmoni agi
anase
adai
anase na kansa na kansa
because mum nkrofo social media videos a amanfo ye demonstration ni ade na obi post you
enche yes the initiative Chama Victor uzuti ohwe obi a mechia na chairman of Atwema Mponua ya obi a mechia sana pato ya enu pato
Mankraso
pato onususu ehwe pato baby a obi a
fana kekedrora
yeso ti asepa
o ti ase o
o meti ase o ka ndi ebezia na yenye dai yenkoso na sebieso anase Bible crampo chere se yam obompaya bompaya ma watamfu bompaye ma de watamfo ti se me bompaye ma matamfo a sebie so den na ekoba ne se me de me wish NDC for level of some do debi unim say your politics ana se ba nyam sam de beka o say Bishop JY adu efie na Bishop ase wa odi kwashi time to our manka video no kra wa se on every blessed day be a bit ba betra a discussion bia a new video now
yeah
and your old video yes recycle a new video now it tells you consistently centennial yakopon a bishop Anansi said I'm NDC na beginning of the year almost a circular bibeto almost a program like this be on late Timmy was a winner NDC orem obey see a chiba so Anansi as I has yet to be going as a band and the Ukrainian about the man to so okay na ama memre na mde ka nsem
anti mama no akwaba na fi menche time mo na ye eni issue no komo Chris Laka Kofi so are represented live ewo show no so a ogina mu demand party NDC menu akwaba na bokode
because the my in fact Kayabona here was 2024 7 December beba na yi samurunku na kata o man so sene be ya ho beto ye no na netina si de amemfa nchia kese e ma party 24 right from my direct boss lawyer Sami Dempi and then two regional communication officers, Nuruddin Abbas and Jerry Johnson. I work with Accra. But Jumane Cheda and Dapo Musa, Obo Accra na Obo Ashanti region. Adibia and Yanya can you to me survive some of us. Na me find Chiaka so Emma Minia Ofi Abaya Ediom Hamono Abertinahi. Now, in fact, I'm not surprised to see his figure because the deeper chair. One mean, of course, says a woman who share the way I would do coffee CK fine, the Omo Koso, Mukojilo, no more to turn Taresia. See, I know better. Now, Anansi,
Chama,
a won't. In fact, scanning me bottom, yes, but I'm one of the happiest guys on earth. Considering the fact that me NDC,
okay,
a shame crying.
Yeah, sure.
And my me just me walking with my chest out. Now,
oh yeah, sure.
Who say so we here party in penny for a day crack habit to us or my and Sakraya leadership. I never knew in my life that we are such loving. In fact, let me say Nipa Edo NDC sir, because. And Premier Tremukono. Oh, okay, what a man what a man I say, where there? I say, when Chiana was in Chiana, and a mama no aqua press make okay. Oh, na mami pa manunsi ha embrepemuno. In fact, I say we dey ankanepemuno ankami nwe sanka okabi na sanka 1 hour na the mami never dey chire nsemu.
Okay,
because the only thing I oba be kan wie propaganda.
But I say me check time na mama how na idrisu mutaka mubara mavezi minority caucus no si omuda so leaders em say camp upon camp a ekoso ewo party no just mama ma minute na Muhammad Buhari on Facebook was kudos and say you are doing great job.
Okay. My
regards to Senior Jesse NDC is in flames. Section of Minority Caucus says they don't recognize any leader apart from Honorable Haruna. Awuja K Delili watching you live from Brekum. Spring of Life Enterprise, fantastic show. More fire. Greetings to my lovely sweetheart, Princess Brekum and Prophetess Mata Konama of Brekum Estate. Jesse, over to you. Mimau 15.
Anansi Badase.
Okay.
Be a Buhari who be a Michel. A brand to also born home or ding pa. Brand once, in fact, na umkosunusia a friends politics away. Na many are Kingsley there, no credit yamini. Asemno mo kana born pusa. Yes, Anansi me 33 minutes. 233 nedro. Breaking news about say 91 NDC MPs signed petition to reinstate, and that is the key word, reinstate minority leadership. It means they said here, it is no longer 60, it is no longer 45. Kingsley Tinie, a move called a year 91 to have a national executive of the main opposition party. Namu baba abayamu namu first decision, my first major decision to me splitting party going to do, especially where your strength is, which is parliament. Because about the ordinary voters in the church 500,000. I wish you can go in. And I'm parliament now 137 there. And you want my one, you know. Baby, I'm a one in the one pono. And I say, I want my chum say pen. Party Ben or day a year in Kudinji. Okay, I bring the party ma. Or I brought me disunited. This unity where you find it. And then the other say, save your soul, yen amanyo sama ye no obi nkase pudo nshi anase ye de krampo de nkiya sram pa board momo se de be ya because kabi me nka bibie pese ye hyemu kina ne ekonanim no ki binya na ka omo ye a formidable opposition ye binya na ka de omo bo mo samrane se omo na ye the alternative government na ka omo gina omo na aso omo ye dey omo ma aya aban aya that key contest omo de logical inputs ade braya mayetimi de achichire oman egana. Now we are disunited in your front our parliament like this said you so then what you mean and I know say ko aya aswase for us omo mama 72 hours easily 72 hours I got 24 omo won I see do ketia say shine one fare na yansi aya aswase tamale sa to so mentonka in fact tamale there your tamale central and tamale south and even the by stretching the 5 northern region okay omo nyina se mentonka say omo am warning omo nim say na mo be yes ade no hwe ananse asem asi de meme hunye minim sa asem wo enanyensa first one I say as general as you don't get ya a person payback the best general chairman as you don't get ya because once a general always a general okay a person or pay back the leadership of parliament how na do so you say how na do so and support no candidature Abraham opera chairmanship position in fact Ahmed Ibrahim also will change leadership of parliament this leadership also will change the leadership of parliament and Ahmed Ibrahim account as I say Ahmed Ibrahim me don't know I'm make a contest me I was support me in fact only did the minority group I'm the statement by out say Haruna Idrisu and Muntaka coming a minority now support and this is the perfect time you think say obey payback and a payback a mafia some at the general as you do Ketia chairman of the NDC the team a grand agenda supported by a friend former president John Dramani Mahama. I don't know who play no. The idea say supported by John Dramani Mahama. What do you mean? Amu contest in internal elections no. Who say I say didn't get here a leakage friends audio leakage be out. Now we share a party for okay say. In fact, before a electoral commission, no money so made because a back collation of air resource now 5 regions scrambled there. No munti minya day, and sa audio nimuno a tear for your chiba be so or can say a year of for so ample a former chairman or for so ample a taking decision there. Not Julius Debra. Yasmano by John Dramani Mahama. Abeka Chen say, moderator of IT, any moderator of election, appointment in there. Onyan tour a mom because no, they will him say, John Mahama will a stake in the appointment of the director of IT and the director of election. I'm for some of can say, no, chairman here. He will not listen to that dictates because John Dramani Mahama they respect him as former president, but currently he's not the leader of the party. And the work is is John Dramani Mahama the leader of the party by your constitution? No. Yeah. Okay. And for some people taking the right decision. By general, I see a doing a chairman. now chairman Edie he was vehement against that decision. As I said here, Osha Fifi Kwete audio on the City News was saying this decision had the blessing of John Dramani Mahama. This decision had the blessing of John Dramani Mahama. And then about the day said Sabia song John Dramani Mahama and I said drink it here. And if you could on Moya said you married their mom. I didn't see our person who do Haruna Idrisu and Muntaka or Mosai. Now it's here the pathetic answers I said you get yama was say when say yeah friend say you should mukakra. Nemo you should me sure say before you be free I just a Kingsley young the result of research on Moya I can't say of leadership we or mon perform more into so a digital decision. And the I say or say or Moya Zishemono almost say 2024 yeah 2024 elections will be based on friends energy economy and infrastructure almost infrastructure me the sanamka almost infrastructure sanam dem tell almost infrastructure because omunim say John Mahama omube wia atamos Professor Good Mills the projects ni bi amana the amo can say okay omu wo aye sad it away and looting go ahead change the leadership of a minority in parliament. Nyamusa, do you have to be an expert in economics or an expert in economy or an expert in energy before you bet to me I make your statement in parliament or not these thoughts. Nyamusa Kingsley out of forcing was he not the person who was the spokesperson of the minority on the economy? Every time you have my press conference, Kingsley out of forcing. And I say, every time you know my press conference on economy, Kingsley out of forcing. And the above na war and say doing get chance about can even understand what you pushing go forward. Please, say pushing go forward. Say at whose detriment? And Musa, the representation of the 5 northern region and in the Ashanti region there. They say it doesn't matter. Ashanti region caucus. Oh, you want a Kafrima in the NDC? Why be Ajura, and I knew what you said. Oh, bad bay. No, oh, bad bay. Almost I'm from more bad bay for. Muntaka is an institution. What then? What's up your song? You have your part. Most of them bet to Tina Pansaya. But to give us frivolous excuses. Oh, the tunes and it's an apology of the friends. Reason. So you about for one advance through. And you should take us serious. And the air can say, sadly, we cramp on no matter. John Dramani Mahama blessing, and that's no. A war, a religious connotation. And as when me there again, I said, when me religious connotation is like Kingsley, yeah, religious connotation is one, and then who part the leadership of the NDC in parliament, also formed by the Asiadu Ketia and physical Tikaba, supported by John Dramani Mahama. There is no single Muslim. And I say, there is no single Muslim. In fact, the Muslim caucus are more representing the Zongos and the 5 northern regions. Woman, you have a patchy, Nana Miraku. I am a Sefem Sawuye, a Muslim NDC member na da so wa NDC mo me ru akoma
adai
na one ka bi ama o your culture is not being respected in your own party unlike oba NDC mo and people mo yetimi ayi eye the Nasara community omo hwe
okay
and omo jete se omo fa buo bi amfa omo and now ko eye the 5 round unim fura eye afrasari na dusu ehwe komo do omo me say me have been in unim say eye campaign ma ko Tamale Central because of me CEO Dr. Ibrahim Anyas okay I ko mu afran say Haruna Idrisu ako take information every day
but we want for bebre to mean tran wada I was say
oh tie and say be but brother consultation ben o moye
say dem dey adwasa for dem say amfa de bia
me patcho da bi an so amfa be de bia ama yeah amfa de bia ba because of by Eliza Hotel wada all the parties involved were invited to Alisa.
Okay.
Yeah, brother consultation. And then Alan say, yes, minimum no see no. Yeah, they catch there and this for. Omopa, omobatam partner as John Dramani mama, bottom, omopa ombetimi dey amana dey akogro, madam say dem fa ho. But the enemy say didn't get say economy ntina oyi eye Haruna Idrisu everywhere.
Okay.
Any presidential candidate in so on far a year before because on an expert in economy.
Me that suggest what time hold on I mean call case no Edu Jam Ben from Ejoso Donia Bra. The NDC is not a serious political party. If they want proper reshuffle, they should reshuffle former President Mahama. Greetings to Dr. John Kuma, MP for Joso. Apan Gabia Ibrahim Mahmood watching this live. Samson Junior Tiero. Facebook Days TV J, YouTube Days TV J. Kingsley, over to you.
I say, I mean, share crew and we are break. Now, this particular issue, no matter per se, met me boise. Senabaya, I shall for being clear understanding. First of all, so about political structure or organogram. Yeah, admit to say the minority leader office and the majority leader office, office way, is recognized as part of the offices for every other political party in parliament. Now, office na our parliament the office is not its own. And I say,
Chawai.
Yeah, fambra form senebeya. Yeah, my money, yeah, papa, benya clear understanding. Baby, I would see, oh, we couldn't no. Once I preoccupy metana ho. It was a decision by management of Days TV. One year Days TV management member. Into see take management decision oh, yeah, fro, and I won't come home. It is a decision taken by management to decide as to whether or not Ubet now and as I want now. Let's again admit that it goes beyond performance. Now we better studio have a hosting program for the past 4 years when you rich experience. Every proactive management will question themselves. Say and there say Anansi ni why you didn't better now. Na Yankopon ache Anansi ekwa any knowledge no yamfo bi met na ho na Anansi ntine echire no guide no. That is what transition. I mean proper transition. Ye ntwen am Anansi wu asabe bubu na why cry na yede ne ba better now. You get it? So at the end of the day, let me borrow my colleague's word. Say uko parliamenta Muntaka a institution. Haruna a institution. The question is that how do members of the parliament that belongs to that particular caucus benefit from the institution that he has mentioned? Well, know, and you book me answer. You need somebody who has that focus to think deep that certain people we use me I build you more for the past 6 years, you know. You better say you are tapping on knowledge, maybe. Look, so to say, to appoint Kesley Atoforsen as leader of the minority caucus, will mean that he's the luckiest of all. I don't know, luckiest of all. He has a godfather who has in-depth knowledge of position Okitano.
Okay.
And then, say MPP for you accept natural margins where they run to go for. And then say NDC for you natural margin, they run to what? John Mahama. Says Uncle Fu way know whom are they run into? Won't try many penny who, as I don't say good, so walk him for a tapping knowledge. The argument of Papano and I say Haruna and I say the leadership of Yasasano and yeah Bonibia to almost the Omofles and Commons now. And yes, I'm going to end this issue. And this is the clear demonstration between the MPP and the NDC. Look, it is not even the first time a party takes such decision. And let me tell you this. If we are going to admit, they should prove to the ordinary Ghanaian, say structure said that say NDC as a political party, FASO, and they appointed leadership in parliament. And please, when you were speaking, I was quiet. So, but NDC constitution anymore. There is no consultation stipulated in our constitution. Let's learn and learn properly. Let's learn and learn properly. We have what we call implied what? Application. And no, we need to more. Say, Anna say, me person can for with human into hono. Me mako management decision, na mako take a decision, me fro as a human. Na me no why de, it is sound common. So we bet see your chairman interview now. I say, oh, some senior members of the party to engage what? The leadership of the minority. Here we are referring to what? Haruna, Enimutaka and co. So before the formal letter was even sent to them, there had been what? Face-to-face conversation. Let's not throw dust in the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian. In fact, their legitimate issues are we have to waste time discussing. In any case, has the argument ever been that new leadership they are incompetent? Raises our concern. Again, number two, if the NDC has made a wrong move or a wrong decision, the appropriate thing that I expect from human psychology is that my opponents have to jubilate. Because what do you expect? Opponents be expectation, they say, Nipa na only need agrono be making mistakes so that you take advantage of the mistakes. And see, say end this decision we take it here to introduce a new face in the Parliament House and a wrongful. And I say the people we have brought are feeble. I expect the MPP to what? Jubilate. I then yeah, so to say Yakunipa and I say Hunipe. Yeah, cry calm. No more babe crazy depending on us we are more what is the secret? You see, you are bringing the minds of the ordinary Ghanaian to certain things that even majority were not thinking about. At the end of the day, is there any stipulation in our constitution to say that, say, appointed yourself as a minority leader by hook or crook, you have to stay there for this period of time? No. You better appoint you as a minority leader today. Next week, the party can take a decision that look, we feel that this person should come and replace you, and it has nothing.
So I'm listening when I'm said division.
Me. You see, sometimes my main set this clear example. They will side with me on this example. Management to me take a decision on increment of fees, most especially in private institutions. When they are taking this decision, the SRC, one, is either informed or consulted. Here, when we talk about the SRC, we are talking about the SRC president. Is one informed or consulted? But immediately management release the decision to the student populate. The student body comes out to say that we resist. Identity. Because nobody, look, in a human institution, change is something that it's difficult to accept.
Yeah.
And therefore, media in NDC media, it shows you clearly the minds of the individuals in parliament. Look, they are not statutory. the NDC caucus in parliament is not like the other one. Where's the nipa ba kwa say obi ani ho hweka. I'm telling you on authority.
Other one any dey.
Besrew. Medin yankopon catastrophe pa ocho. Because we are in this country, nipa ba kutumi ka say wo ananse. Wo na obeye MP of this constituency, nobody can agitate. Nobody have that nerve to agitate. That is not the NDC. In the NDC no one the we are chairman. Eden and Sasha Carter say through the secretary. Even when you're just the card bearing member, you have that power to criticize. This is a democratic political party. Unlike the other one, where say nipa bi be kasa, we mu no eya omo birthright, into omo na eya omo de into omo kasa, obi ani bi ka. That is not the NDC. NDC anase wetin wey enkomo ye di we achiri. Say court rule na obeye party ma papa. And na ende o kasa person contest flag bearership. Akonya wo homa wo. Akonya e wo homa. Akonya ye nka say anase o bada bay. Ye nka say anase o yesremuni. Ye nka say anase e ye fantini. Ye bebo wako. Now there's a huge argument. Me person me clear the waves. And I say, irrespective of politics, you know, let's be careful of our submission, especially on air.
Okay.
Look, there are more knowledgeable people out there. It is just unfortunate that only no opportunity to sit here and to say, let's be careful. Are we now trying to make a case that Tama na yewo the northern sector reps leaders of our minority caucus in parliament, no? At that time, no, we are concluding that we have neglected or sidelined, so to call the Akan community. Please, with greatest respect, in 6 years in opposition, no, we have had our leaders or majority of our minority leaders coming from the northern sector, and there were no news about it. It has nothing to do with tribe. Look, let me again reiterate. Leadership in parliament, when it comes to the NDC minority caucus in parliament, it has nothing to do with tribe. Let's learn that. Because when you push that agenda, now we can be able to union say, you need free because of his room. But that has not been an argument. Because when you come massa so pay, me ends money. It has nothing to do with my tribe. Say me a fantini and I say money and say me a parliament house because me ends money no say MPP and FME as a majority leader. It has never because yes apa na ye nnuanu nordness no make a case that is it the reason here or say means was atna what so now you to me can answer. Is it because of that in say cover affair marking ebe the deputy you to me can answer because the former deputy majority leader was just who was an account. You get it. Okay. You push this agenda now. You get it. You give room for the ordinary Ghanaian to think that way. And to make power show. If you don't have anything to say about the topic discussing, you better keep quiet. It is allowed. That's all better foot through a good nipen so. Now I say, me come and me I ask who me come and no ye idea and they no. They meet me it is very, very good for democracy. Say leadership, take a decision. What decision you affect you? No, you have every logic to react. This is where human beings are living.
Yeah.
It is only where statutes are living, and the leadership. This is a political party. This is where human beings are what living. This is where everybody is equal. Yeah, and kasa we is remini. Uye weni to be better why you deem because you don't have that power. Anka yankura yene wanya the whole chairman and as leadership of the party take a decision. Now me say me a constituency executive, me MP, and because of that I don't side with the management. Anka me wanya. But when no, so betia leadership at the letter about one thing. On Tuesday, your leaders a meeting concerning this particular issue. Because the reaction after releasing the statement say the assassin leadership, it appears that people are not happy with it.
Yeah.
If people are not happy with it, as a unifier, you don't sit and conclude that me and me taking a decision into yeah then fact to say president eko jina kwabre eka say ono dia say mo ba fa ade we hu na mo de ato abaetia no ono emfa no hono. This is not the kind of leadership we are talking about. No, you see, when it comes to leadership, okay, you are there to serve. You are not there to manage human affairs. And when you are serving, you see yourself as a servant. And to say nipa can baby na the all can enye kra. And into na empa bia pillow does no. Okoda pillow so o dwen ho a, o fa be through mo. Then you come back to what? Respond to settle the issue.
Okay.
That is leadership. Nya de yenwan mo e in fact, this is not the way to go. At the strategy and the be say at the end of the day no. Say issue ba na omo will be bigger whatever is happening now. They should speak to issues, not to divert attention, to look as though omoye sremofo, omoye nodness. Intine ye omo fi ekudwa so. Me sremeka. Look, and I say, where the internet television is on America. Or buy a me aduma, ebi a me denka wa be che no. Or ye nodna.
Okay.
Meti he, me ya kan ni. Nto ko ye nesa. In fact, you are going beyond.
No, how?
Or ame. Because akola you can know sisia asamaba.
Okaso ngwalo so
asama.
Okay. Me da say Kinslaka Kofi Tema Central Communications Officer representing NDC. Just 5 Roberta's Blue 5. So
asemka and I want to foot people the man Kisley from my party executives because some your son o chechire popone e de beto ho na se ho pese wo de deceive ni ehu ne meka trewa o se de na ni oba no benya jaw oba no benya jaw because omoni ye your action speaks louder than your words. Kisley, your party's action speaks louder than their words. And I say, when you say NDC, since a year, not to, belong or friends say this tribal thing, NDC 4 is noted for that. Among fa a Muslim ni quarter. Fifi can WikiLeaks. Fifi and you have made the Bemau. Was say the Tawanoya propaganda secretary in October 5th, 2007. Fifi statement or say no Muslim can be president of the Republic, Ghana, or a leader of our party. Fifi as a worker. And you may, Namria met me the amount. No one general secretary, no. Now no same kind. Oh, the okay. Oh, Musa friend say now the parliamentary minority and watch it. Now first 960 and then no can say mama briefing say I 91. What you say posa so as be so. O posa baby. Afra a team from Panchele. What you say posa the baby? As if say some I can. You think say jana ye ni asemka. See and I can say, yeah, formidable minority. Parliament is an institution. I come on to my for that. Come on, from regional chairmanship appointments, regional executive appointment. Come on, yes, I know. But Parliament is an institution. Parliamentary loan approvals, parliamentary budgetary approvals, policies, and everything. I wanna, some be some mobile side and all. Now. Okay, Bibi say competence. And then, you are the hiring and Bruce Bessia. Near the Kesley at the force Bessia. Kesley Pastor James Obesu. Kesley at the force.
So when you're listening to me, on the name,
Menyagan, what did you say? Menyan listening, Menyagan. Oh, so the show, so the two was. Okay. Do have been to us. Case the pastor check is saying. You're the hiring I do to be based on competence. Competence. Nipa or born a home, Nipa or your all runner, Nipa or your lawyer, Nipa or Sati economics. That's it. What him say? You're the sad decision you're able to go. Now, hiring I do to one interview. I can suffer that domestic debt exchange. Don't walk kasa afa ya IMF timelines a wono no de wonim say you bet menya scan and why ba betra say ono wonya competent enough na ba energy a wabon e ba friends say economics a wabon e ba easily la make us politics ya nkora wo mu ai na nya sa kasa twetwe ya bekai wo asem bi ka wo de ka ne fafa ma ho see nya opportunity and fine easily membro futu so okay membro futu so ya better afidie no me friends discussion easily kuma se ani nka o ti ani bi e de di wa ko na ba ne bia pa so kan nya nya se wo tie futu a enke ye graphic so e ka kire wa kamen ka say because e graphic ya ka so eni pass e ka ko sire kotamale brother consultation ben na mo ye even going to the constituency afi amu say edija any tie hihie kwa friends as one kwa say no ketia ya ben ma won ti ho ene oh be das ye ketia so ya ben ma won si won ne okay kase bi so nyasa be kira say ka wo be take such a decision like this of this enormity can go to the grassroots and you know this if one of the parliament every time we are government here brother consultation have you done brother consultation
but party constitution also just say take a decision also
but and you know
as e be consultation so na changes
also can say it's an implied decision any constitution but is it in the constitution say consult don't no. That is the kind of wisdom. I was a Kingsley Mo. I averted their minds to it. Oh, my man, I see you. Near can say, so we are dear Senate, dear Fata. Young become one. In fact, democracy, actually. A topic of democracy, you want. You know, you penny. Cow quarter mile south. I need the original executives and the more invited there a friend say the chairman say this decision him say that to me no I say sir but because e pesa abotori mbante ye no mpanyimfu akasa wo mo giatu na mo se le be ya betimi akam na eso okay to say anything here at least come on jojo
all right
now is it try to avoka some kind or say this is not the time I will be a non-entity
okay
on City FM
but that's
what say this is not a time over non-entity be a hero
that's it
you have to do brother consultation
but that's it a case
accept someone goofy
okay
then let's make progress
yeah
that's it in political communication, one of the period so we communicate about a political party very difficult is when your party is in power now or underperform.
District is
the only time you see a communicator struggling, irrespective of how fine that communicator is. It's the only time the party our power not underperforming. I then I'm make us so we see union MPP for submission on the current happenings in the NDC. Clearly, no, you can conclude that they don't know what they are talking about. And I say, I then make us it's even laughable. Say, and then the party no or changes in leadership in parliament. The party should go to the various regions where those reps are coming from to go and consult their regional executives. In fact, it's laughable.
Really?
It tells you say nipa no nim there when it comes to these things, no, from kakra because. It's not necessary for a political party to do so, especially when it comes to NDC. Now, in any case, it is now the responsibility of every leader to ensure that peace is settled at every other venue, irrespective. Even po se kobane say and yet wunti ena ema sa dispute na ba because we leader no you have to take it upon yourself not to solve our issues now let me do a bit of clarification. In any case, nobody, including myself, within the fraternity of NDC, and make a case say the then leadership of the minority caucus were not performing or were what incompetent. Nobody has stated that.
Yeah.
Let's learn this. Nobody has stated that. We want to admit that then leadership has learned a lot, has acquired a lot. It is important. See a fresh legs.
Yeah.
A baby some
Sorry.
Then too, going forward now. Then Kobani say we have the men, no. I think we are moving. At the end of the day, no, if you have the men, you don't think twice introducing a player on the pitch. Send me a coach, now me set up ABC page na so. Na ya bobo no, ya share ABR 9 goals. Still na my best players on the bench. Every coach in the wisest way, no, will introduce those fresh legs. Probably you don't have technical know-how and won't say decision as the implication is that so Uma sa player no you good, no, it's not bench for longer or be stagnant. Even though all the skills are in the head, but because it has not been what put into play, no, you become stagnant. We know any book more.
Okay.
This knowledge in any book more. It only has to do with obia or experience when it comes to management. So we management member now we need say experience now. Decision we now better on what the bell from to say the at the end of the day, no, yen and I say a party. Now one for an uncle per se me bobo me set up now no a bomb home day almost share more goals. Now me say some. You only do so when you have an alternative.
Okay.
So when your alternative you can't go close to change. And to wash out the air cost of buying with mono. Everybody, including you, can attest to the fact that the finance minister is not doing well, road and highway minister is not doing well. You can mention number of ministers, they are not doing well, but you can't change them.
My reshuffle, Musun to me a reshuffle.
Media men come as someone may say. So alternative. So who say crop for any idea? You are pushed to what? Do reshuffle. So you can't reshuffle. One, it's not because if you're nipping in your idea.
Yeah.
Be a nippon or yeah, dear. But you feel that for its betterment, you know, you should have what more than that. And we introduce what? Fresh legs.
Sorry.
And I say, me name the and me in fact, road network from Ohei, Mputro. Mputro abomia ma chese
nso me the contractor crop
yes, anka MPP there obedi obi ahwam an ya Ashanti region. Because Ndra me say road mister now in fact it's an eyesore.
So usual condition na the other na you
and I say me to petrol me be me petrol me see that condition me the man no see ma me kan ensisu dua say the AC will end this mono. It is not something for the first time at AC. In fact, we have changed leadership over and over, and these are the procedures. Don't allow the media or the enemy to make it look flamboyant out of a problem. That is not the issue. No, please. When we have the opportunity to talk, I think I'll allow you to display. You are a fine politician, and to go further now, we have to stop this heckling, because if I'm to do the same thing, you wouldn't become
done the same thing.
You see, they make an At the end of the day, the AC will end this month. Okay. It is not something that's AC for the first time.
Okay.
Over the years, this has been the practice.
Okay.
And to say they should learn from these things.
Okay.
That's it.
Mr. That's very good. Kinslaka Kofi, Tema Central Communications Officer, NDC, Nana KJC representing NPP from Comnejan and Thursday afternoon. We are live on Facebook, Days TV GH, Samsung na YouTube, Days TV GH. Bet my subscribe. Now I share now for Francois. Nyami bo watching na. Eye Kofi ne Fiada Friday. mebacha wo parts of Eastern region, parts of Greater Accra, parts of Central region. Na first testimony ye drop on show you di chire we. Woni agye ho na nipa bi sa wo obusuani mu. Ya wo tete wo ha ya de do ama no abumoto je se wontimi nya no hwe a mesro. Ebranu ne dia na hia bishop wa ne say wodi nipa na ko doctor fo nchen. Ohun sana tete ne ka no wodi na ko doctor. Omayo mafam dia bia nipa no ho anto no a. Eho na de bishop wa nyame betre ne sa ewo sa yare ni no esu nyame bo china Friday pokwas donte White House ja heba U10 ho eho na New Jerusalem Chapel ewo sanso ne kumase eye sokoman ampayo bishop ye nim fitete sanse nyame djuma ene yaresa ene nkomsha nyame dia dom papa yi no enya de ketwa nipa dodo na omba bishop na ase a omudi yareba ya omwatom tina bese na gu screen no ase no ni dia obrase mo beduma peke ba ko no afre Kumasi location de bema sanso na crying pokuase de no so no ye bo to ye bo ase na ye de ama o ye kohwe part 2 mra na fe ye kode ada topic no so na fe ye nsoro so COVID-19 Auditor General's report December na free modia ba Ghana ska ho dan so se de omusi fum sika no NDC fo ba no madi kakra boss de Kingsley no ashisha ye so mu kwatra fie 4 years na jesi muso aba no aye totwe no abesia no muso dibia na hiafo bre o mind te beye power penny ko fo be fun ko ye ya yeso enko dem 10 years no obi diga na ska nyina ni tuamomu ye jam yenko ha video bre ba e beto aso Okay, yes, the numbers in a good Asiano Mesro Peke na Efre Naju location. Sanya my brandy Najunu Kanwa, the Bush Adden Bishop Nasia and what tono. Bomodiana Fowl so the bra. Oba one charge. What you say, Wontowa, the old Deminame, and was it demono now what the a year a breno, yet the for France betro a bra your queen. Okay, me started from a year Kinsley, okay. Mammy started from Kinsley now, you're COVID-19. Kwakwaji, my man, health minister. A jail good chimney, I did. Jesse Kinsley, young quay.
Oh, God. Yeah, and I say, it is so good to say that, and a bad discussion, and the NDC communicator will have to start a discussion. That is to tell you how formidable we have become as a political party. Now, and I say, the issue of COVID, dear, me as an individual, it's something that breaks my heart. Anytime I hear the name COVID, because in leadership, okay, say a company say, or man no ako bankrupt, enti yanko pe nkrofo no so yase. Na say a company say, the amount of money cry here. Someone so as a nation is little equivalent to how much we have spent in quotes COVID era. Na ningwase ema omaino. Adenama mekasa. You see, when in 2017 the list of economic management team was exposed for every other person to read through. In fact, also individuals now honor without seeing their performance, mark you be over 10 there. May my dream no, irrespective of the fact that may end this no. Now me mark you be 10. No mum, as time goes on, no more performing no, let me deduct it. Oh yeah, the papa no maintaining. Oh underperforming and me deduct one. Now as I say me first terminal report no on this individuals on the economic management team media, there's no single person and I was team anymore or even a positive number, not even to talk about zero. Obia running in negative. Now your son growth way and to me high and you could be you don't know. And I say, you see, it is evilness to only criticize. It is what? Evilness to only what? Criticize. But to go forward, you have to do what? Analytical what? Criticism. And yes, I won't penny panasa one see as I never know so no con. Now to bono. You criticize and give alternatives. Say share the response at FE Ministry of Health. Abba. Now they align that with the Auditor's General Reporter. Nasa we are gane ni na what science say me no we ase a in fact so anye sada na wakoma mu nyedrudi a onya anka obeje wankasa wokra efi wonsem ade na mekasa. You see, and I say in managing an economy and I said to manage an institution, no, to me as an individual, no, it has to do with about 80% of common sense. And remember, it has to do with what? 80% of what? Common sense. Because leadership has to do with what? Progression. And I said, what was he saying? So, I talk camera here, I see so much phone. So, hopefully, say in a room to have such a show, no, you should have 4 cameras. You write for it. Now, management, Muska, now the Kotosa cameras never. Now, say, GC, ebe succeed because the time of office has elapsed. Obe succeed no ba. Now, of let's say no. Cameras need to no. You rather need 6 out of the number. What do you do as JC? Already no. And I say oh no. Out of 4. Oh ba no say no. To have quality visualization, we need 6. What do you do as JC? Ne pape mo no. Uto 2. Eso 4 na so. And I mean wrong.
No correct.
Me build a story here from baby and mommy heart attack, you know. Tamayera, the prophet John Dramani Mahama, ete kunjana so. Ah, onya sa e da so ne say the likelihood that pandemic be beba no. In fact, when I made a press conference, he went ahead to purchase a number of ambulances for Ghana Health Service. And I say, irrespective of the states of that ambulances in a you know, and then me, I want to be taught that ambulance now NDC era omokofa buy no ebia ye 1 2 3. That is what we are using ambulances for. I'm speaking on authority to you that the ambulances from 2017 to date are packed and are getting rotten. They are what? Packed and getting rotten. Now maybe the point to be in management decision, no? So we take over from your opponent. Maybe sinipa no mpɛ na asɛm a me mpɛsɛ me use cameras na wo kɔtɔ ye no amobi ba aka sɛ wo se anansa nya ade na obɛtena wo nya cameras na obɛtɔ na wo to bi account na wo use no. Do you know what I will do? I'll resell cameras na wo kɔtɔ ye no. Ska kakra na menya no na ma pɛ bi account na me de akɔtɔ de me feel sɛ ebe ma me sa result no.
Okay.
This is what proper common sense management. But when we rather went ahead to procure number of them to come and showcase to Ghanaians. The union and pay me no. In fact, so be ambasso into yeja. But ye yakofa papa naba. And no, and ye be rane. Mind you, sa papa ni yakofa ba no. E yisika ni koto yo.
Yeah.
In quotes. The aban bi wo hokoto ba ya na wo fele se enye papa no ono so odega na sika na ekoto yo. Now the question is the okoto na wo fele se enye papa no ewe even so turn 2 cedis now wo fele se enye papa to write it as bad debt no what do you do? Turn 50 pesos.
Yeah.
Wo de aban sika enti ye den turn 50 pesos. Never ebia 150 pesos. Esos na koto de wo se eye papa no. When your calculation here, at the end of the day, you've been able to save a certain coin. This is what proper management. Maybe you me point no. So what share auditors general report in more? You would admit that we have gone ahead to make certain expenditure. Many what say it is concluded that in Penifo and dream deeply to make that decision. You can't in any way look on authority. You can't in any way buy this phone because o person won't show ya obe frame. Now we got phone 2 cedis. Now we spend 3 cedis or 4 cedis in repairing the phone. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't what make sense. And at the end of the day, no, I buy where it is so. When you want to speak about the segment in respect, Ghana Health Service. With Ministry of Health and your man year proud to COVID, drawing COVID, any baby you do you can conclude that decisions will take your man drink and afford. I shall find chairman and that year.
Kafra. Kafra.
Look, to be honest with you, when him say a Ghana Health Service, say even ye koto health materials, so to say for COVID purposes. Na sende nyame aye yadom na COVID no akofo a. It doesn't mean that nyama yekoto ba no say COVID intia we should just put them in the warehouses to get rotten. That is not management practice. Management should be in position to rethink that yekoto sa camera way for a particular purpose. Now, since you have the koto camera, no, sa reason no, it's not in place. What can we do to that camera na yakoto abeso no? It shouldn't be there wasting. And nobody who are Ghana Health Service no. Now you see, and pay bebre no. I make say allow politics to come to the center stage of our living now. This is what we get to. Because at the end of the day, Anansi, in fact, one of the ministries are me na me wa regime kakra ho any Ghana Health Service, so to say Ministry of Health, because I didn't na make kasa tama na Yera John Dramani Mahama eto no. In fact, me de minimum sa papa no enya some vision bi say let me focus and invest in the health sector. Minimum say papa ni nya say ni da so na dia. Because so wo hwe enyoma papa no here when it comes to health sector, and if you give me time, I will give you a list of them.
I count 5.
And I make no because there are a lot to say. And it's a mekasa person me nke kan. Ebia me sreme kan. Ebia na onya time in far Rich Hospital. And we ain't seen fufuro ye renovation. Ebia no onya time en far Legon medical store a person a center. Ebia onya time in far.
University of Ghana Medical.
Yes, ebia onya time in far. Mesel, ebia onya time in far. But you find time to pass through this sectors and make a consem now. In fact, one kasa you come here and admit that in fact NDC na kwa kwa yet say papa no ebia obehu prophet Emma na kwanchire because nyama papa no dudu go akwan mu no ehun emfaso ene yenya no. In fact you know, and I say to be honest with you, at the end of the day me there anka me IMF se me IMF anka afutu a me de be magana nie se me hwe only mo COVID expenditure. Then me as IMF no se me mamo emboa mejimi Mr. Meka. So share your COVID expenditure. Next or no as a financial advisor no or sanso man sika se or the so yasenya. And then e bia mo so man yo modwuma no yi. Ade ntina ma meka sa. So wo hwe ekwanya Ghana Health Service through the Ministry of Health FIA edi spend COVID revenue na e buy na. And I say me no ametwe. Me yeah sure say why economics that. Me yeah economics that. But common sense, that is if you answer na me ne wo yenya ye no. Say yen crown no modi engineer no say yen manage COVID. I don't think that ye be certain mistakes are. Ye nuanu mpanifo ye aye. Na say be bu oman e ma oman na be ye krabehwa. Is this what is best for us? So you see, I say my fear is that say enyama no ye ne anye ne ye ebedu baby no. The ordinary Ghanaian are so to say who no say me politician no obelo see trust in the politician because the politician no ye no kwakwa say me time na aso enti mamemfa bensa mienu ni ayede endidi. Look, I'm not speaking as a politician. I'm being realistic to the issue. Because what share nyoma impenifu bi omunim de ede o mansa shakrat ase se saska we yemfentwa sa ABC a se bi otafrache nyansa nim because the wenya nim de e wade no ho anase wenya akonya kura nko school no on take his decision no bone ben ene ya. In fact the auditor general report ebeto no e confirm me nue sababu amia one of our leading member from the northern sector ebe kan ye senti COVID sika no ono onya 50,000 as a constituency MP or a PCO and now also nya additional 30,000 say or your leading member. In conclusion ono e honkwa onya about 80,000 was 100,000.
All right.
Now so which chemusa na we dey ba say there then the JC Otwe as a communicator in fact 40,000 bit me call nje.
Okay.
So kwan we so and it me affair me to the documents abeto there and the MPP Bonnie Bay and a Ghana for a year.
Okay.
The MPP should come and tell Ghanaians Bonnie a Ghana for a year because the only sin a Ghana for a year and they said almost 2 million a show monster in 2016.
Okay.
Bonnie I made the minimum say Ghana for a year no. Back to the MPP, the Ghanaians have gone beyond that sacrifice.
All right.
And you know what me a treaty as
okay.
This is pure wickedness, pure recklessness, and pure what? Hello mandate.
Me that see. Jesse? 15.
35, 36. Okay. Me patcho me kasa. Ananse. Me fa me ko COVID nsem no. Ehia me pa.
But what time need
me patcho my time no. Ma me kwan na de me.
So na kobo. Oju wa chinyi pa o.
Me chata me prepare. Me started 36. I want to watch there. Until the Ukrainian enemy. As a Syria. Say me 15 minutes, 15 minutes.
That's all my time.
Oh, no time. Almost 115. Oh yes.
Jana madi ne kobo kobo adwuma ho na time no so an no so time so.
And as me starting you. This is the
What's that?
This is the heckling.
What time so so just.
And I say,
okay.
This is the heckling.
Okay.
Somehow I can respond to each. Preparing a menu. Member minya kisli nya we say me tiase bra wo bre enye ize se bi so se bi obetimi a different research incompetent track record.
Just my main first message is na member share na me ma on to aso. I'm me when be born. Yahuza from Swami, John Mahama knows very well that Honorable Haruna Drusu is likely to succeed him as the next flag bearer after he loses the 2024 election. So he has conspired with the General Secretary Sedun Ketia led executive to destabilize the presidential ambition of the Tamale South MP. But Honorable But Honorable Idrisu is like a viable seed and shall surely germinate strongly. Greetings to Nana Mampoma and Valentino Ni Noi Noti of Klole Kroti. Jesse? Yanko.
I say, no, I can say, you are saying, book you are saying, like I said, a bar and document. A public document, the NDC should have access to it. Okay. Oba session, I may be a Ministry of Health. Here, physical yesterday. Days TV, Bishop J.Y. Edu, an international man. The way I want no sweet, I do no fun. John Dramani, Mama, Grandpa, that's a proportion prophet. John Dramani, Mama, and Tim Fana from Bishop J.Y. Edu. But the enemy here can say, I hear University of Ghana, Legon Hospital, to Mama knew much. It is not his project.
Should I do see ye?
But you Professor Good Old Nurse, the project. Don't credit John Dramani Mahama with project only once. Don't do that. Yes, renovation now we cannot at the region meaning great innovation also. But you any more once. Sikadia also. We have brought the cost of the project renovation no kwano. Na abro the DC ebie. And the I can say Kisley about the health infrastructure that's the health programs, any policies, any projects. Okay? Abai ekwa abai aba ediaba. Na now dan kwaku fado de dikam. In fact, say ye chemu ye ni achemu about the management of COVID-19 grandpa there. And you Ghana hand your born about so international community. And you know, shame no say now dan kwaku fado president of the Republic of Ghana. You share muno mining in ano. Ye pa omo a omabo aye omo amman ho pan aye o COVID abrei mu a na dan kwaku for no to so yesa. Okay? Enti no credit nyame ni. Yes, there are some infractions we were me your member penty and what Auditor General report I don't support it. Yes, especially with the purchase of the vaccines. Okay, which is the $81 million.
Yeah.
Yes, initially, who now I can say who could make a purchase of 120. But one will say one, you have challenges with your first code room, national code room. You have challenges with even taking delivery from the port. In fact, the manufacturer challenges with production and the supply, especially with giving it appropriate storage condition. So what the Bible do? Oh my! The first thing you do is you go for the renegotiation. You pay as and when you deliver. That could have been a perfect decision. And what did you? Yes, the ministry have come to assure us as you can in your day. And yes, budgetary allocation. It just said we wanted to vaccinate over 20 million Ghanaians. Until the cost was that but to give a foreign country, a foreign company that sums of money, time value of money wasn't taken into proper perspective, and I think I will settle with that, and I think I will castigate against that. But yeah, a crime BSF never take Diana, renegotiation proper. It's good say assurance. Abase Kadia Bianco. You animal can say almost Kingsley, why I know the dead sugar coaty, some has a Kadia Bianco. My man, Papa Pacho, Obian Nisika, Debbie, Obian Niska, Obian Niska's candidate is intact. But here can I say, yeah, go into the health infrastructure. It is a not Kingsley Ferrasem, but if the case is airborne ambulance, and Nancy, let me show a name. And as not me show it because they don't take as anti-mantem was say. And I say, ambulance, the ambulance. And this is back the whole country. They are 55. This is some what? The whole country. They are 55. Now, my mouth detail. Opa Shanty region, the other answer. Me and no functional. Back when I grounded that. This is what my magazine. This is the detail. And then, for every year, constituency of Washington region, in fact, for that matter, across the country, every constituency, our ambulance. And when you pass a water traffic, because here is so, I should get enough when you back to that incompetent and that reckless purchase of ambulance and this for 32 ambulances. Muka asebo koto. A grando. Yes, the Yakobo. In fact, trotro, second.
You are not van to be now.
They say, no, you are not van as I'm making. You are not van preceded that. Yes, the Mukoto Baya. Kesa at 2 force, as they say.
Okay.
Or the Muna, friends, as the deputy finance minister, only this contract, no. Amukoto Baya Yantimia. Amfa even kotre mpo anakrama mpo amtumanya no pa Ghana ni pia weti attack saka no ya say ya de Ghana for tumwa sakotre ne mpontrani ne nkrama mpo amfata se do mu beto ban mu na Ghana for na se bi so me no wo ya busu afo ani aba koto sa aba no ya se de kobo kramba yende ya de saka anasoba ayaa me fast sokoba daba on the way I'm parent. So we just do more now. Over the years I didn't campaign. In fact, ever not even a single oxygen valve and a womb. No one can say what the oxygen crop of the siege. It's a time I did here. Kingsley and then you will last. Me no me too for. Say no brown was in what you for 2 years. 7 years you to move. I must say. It's a bit of alphabet and then Mr. Sadly, the America. Oh, bad achievement. Sadly, a very pass or better. Check no one has it. Hospital. Oko a Daily Statesman, Oko My John Online, Oko a City News on the 3rd of November 2022. Nana Dankwa, and I'll give you evidence. Nana Dankwa, I started 32 hospital projects for Ashanti region. Now, okay, I said the president Nana Dankwa has disclosed that his government since 2017 has embarked on the construction and completion of some 32 hospital projects in Ashanti region. He made this disclosure yesterday during the commission of the 60-bed Asante Akem, which is Konongo Hospital, and as part of his 4-day tour in Ashanti region. And he stated categorically that he is not mentioning or referring to cheap compounds or health centers. He is referring to specific hospitals. Now, by agenda 111 list near about a year, friends say, yeah, I know, say 69% complete.
69%.
69%. Oh, only the footage that I have, and I said picture me my course, I could try just last week. I just say, I walk, said the agenda 111, no solo, Yaboso. Oh, yes. Oko Makraso, Oko Ayan Suta, Oko Masua Dubia, Oko Buamai, Kokopai, First Kabinaka, Barakese, Kodia, Esiwa, Akrofom, Dijama, Adansia Sokwa, Asokora Mampong, Bantama, Ninayini, Okwa, all these places now. Baby. Now, what's up? I had the friend of Vamed Project. Vamed Project. Oko Vamed Project now. Oko Aya Manso. Okay? Oko Aya several Swami. Now, who say Eko main hospital, sir? You better to under the Eurojet project on my pretty before. I buy and this be try 8 good years. They said we try 8 years. I meant to me to a Ghana card before. No meant to me complete, including a year KNUST Ubolego. A year Professor Moss the idea. What you mean by twice a year? Until I was an idea. Uko KNUST 800 beds. And see what is that you want until they did that.
Yeah.
And then another damn Fado, and I'm a contractor. I was so aware that movie. Now, Konogo de Namabono, Oko Bequai, Oko, a friend, a tepa, Oko, a friend, Seria, Oko Afari. These are projects I mean, say a fee. Yeah, dear. You pay mail service. In fact, to my credit, most of the 10 polyclinic do Central region. We are buying so I want to come where I must say, oh, now you GOG, and now pre-finance. Now that people for my finance ministers come and read the man. I say Minister of Health. I'm out the Korea project. Of course, I'm commission. Case Musuma Mufu soldiers and so I'm going to a marble because project no minimum match.
Okay.
Okwa Western region, 5 hospitals. I want the amount for more Sacramento. But who trust somebody by my head? Mampa Wuska. And then I know what I say. Yeah, complete. In fact, if you contact European hospital, it is a testament. Just say, these are the projects.
All right.
Now, with them, I'm see no. Okay. Now, I'm finding animal born in Chomo. Some better say, COVID-19 Sika. Yeah, okay. Osha anase COVID era 2020 no. In fact, revenue mobilization Osha say a shortage by 13.9.
Okay.
Billion as I'm making. 13.9 billion. Revenue shortfall from what? After government they cut it, expenditure more no. The revenue shortfall from what was 13.9. I'm so I didn't know what said. Okay. Buy. The baby. It's IMF for now, to say currently. I would say one. And then because said another don't go for I am reckless expenditure.
Okay. Just see. But I say
I have covered Nero and Russian and
I say yes. Okay, hold on. But I say right. But you have a calls. New Jerusalem Chapel na Emma Yedik Mr. Mpamcho just umi na ba ye adwuma yi come do me ba cho ya ne atiefo no ba be din komo me ba cho fra me TV set ni volume no ko form New Jerusalem Chapel me ba cho nyame bo china Friday numbers no na egu screen as just me ba cho me so mahanye din Kumasi numbers in the 0244 766977 0244 766977 Samson and Crime Pokwasi White House Oja Herbal U10 if you 123 Share Bishop Honum Samson Kumasi watch Friday Sunday and Wednesdays also numbers in the Guasi no me bacho obetumi afre na adanse a etwago day Steve so no me bacho wonso ebia kwa widiam ene wo yonkofo ene wo wankasa wo nafufo nsumu e dia ma me bacho ofra me TV set ni volume nko form na phone now their friend wakase gumu is on the line yen woso na ye kwani bia no ma na etiatia hello good afternoon opike etio yanko
ya opike manumo Mr. 17 MPP chairman Menchiano na Menchia bani attachment ya panel south and mtakwa kubi MPP communication director na memo na jesia pasota ananse court bana say MPP ni bia ko di covid ka IDP can be a Bianca, so IDP can be a one. Yet the second. What's what she said? No, we are no chess can go. Replanning of that. The fact of our resign. And not credit is to what you have what I register. So, what about my people now? I see it. Of 1 year for boy, or booming there for no, for my NDC places. Oh, boom. What you say? Oh, book on the order. That's a new project. When you court. What is there 5,000? What 40,000 for getting in out and getting buying? When the problem is here. I say, it is not for on here. I'm maybe get to be about the voting. Oh, yeah, and this to a minority leader. I don't trust ambulance or so for buy. And then you know what you have got. I come the water and you cut it. I got to control it. Oh, you put okay. If you can't quarrel behind it, I'm not going to do it. What I hear, minority borrow. I say that here more papa. It's incumbent. The center cannot hold because of poverty. The Roman certificate here. I want to do so. I see my money. I certificate here. If you either for it, Mutaka. I just this in papa.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, Masa, good afternoon. When you're ready, Ofra TV no tie ho a MY. Why? Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir.
Ara tumepata mekata fe no other region kumbuku constituency patao kumbungu. Hello, Anate.
Fatao, what's your motia o mumfi so da bia ba na o chia wo mu. Adai.
Fatao chia.
Anate megawate. Why are they tanya ne shirawo? Me sa ko je wo na be ja atendere jira chairman want to me chairman ba ko pe. Me ja campaign coordinator di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia lawyer na Obil Boyen. Ana tayana wa Jawal Mohammed awal ma president na ja ko mu ko DC ya dia ma me. Me ja FPP ni wa ya bien. Ama se atoma wo dia to yen no na ye mi MDC ni no ati na na da kwa akufo do ba ya nye bibia ana mu MDC for to send dia me ka kire mo be mo pe campaign be to go maga na po mun ni ta me se e mun na ni se o mai no mo ayedini one di wa e nya di pa one day one da nya di pa one concert wa ambulance nya di pa kama interchange nya di pa pu ko interchange nya di pa kutum pa de namba ya maga na po Mupa campaign message from Magana for every Agana from Mupame. You are free to get the Messina Mukina. Must be yet done, Manamano. And one time, or my wife, or my wife, more possible than one car. If they are 2024 election, I have one. I'll catch you, buy or buy a winning election. And I'm saying, you man, another dog for the Magana. I am a watch out and not before I am a bit of happy. I'm not expecting.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, sir. But what did they say?
Yeah, we need the benchmark in the first border. I'm not going to channel or pass for you now. I'm not going to be patches of Uchidian, a quitty instead of back Uchidian Sonata or Chantra. I'm not also thinking, Papolo. Oh, Mania empty the motor, some of can now why you didn't want coming now. What them call a couple. I'm a call end it. I did a minority leader, we in the church, that for John, and never put for you. Let me get about that, and so empty minority leader. I'll be happy. Now, I want to start the beginning. Some are I don't know you are more Muslim. Then to look at terrorism. I'm a Muslim. But when you know why you're catching, Yama, watching season actually. That's what much gymnastics to be to Muslim. That's the other regional. That's okay. Yes, tomorrow. Not that the Omuyan then, I'm not sure. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I'm not sure. I'm not because now avocado office. Avocado one year the answer.
Medase Nyamisha so hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, what didn't say?
I'm a lady wisdom.
What's your friend?
Yeah, I'm a Accra.
Accra, I'm Pacho Yetio.
Okay. After before, we need second year of before communicate fear for it. Omuli da na kasa antroni. Omuto antro omo pita ye bia na. Ye papa. Katiro mo. That's the beginning of China studio worker or some chile officer ye gana for ye nata no. Katiro said you say ye pie. Omo to me that I feel. Ye pie kata. You say omo this year e beta. Katiro mo sa. Katiro mo sa. It's omo this year e beta. Omo dada omo adada omo dada kana for no. Omo give you. You say ye pie. Katiro mo. Bye bye.
Mesom da se ye bre no nti ye fancy a ye fa kola bia bio. Hello. Okay. My fancy. Kewo 30 seconds.
Anansi, me 30 seconds that I would have wished Sanko Mameta because some submissions are here clarification. Now, Maminka Assembly, you've known me for some time now. Maintain her intro and internal callers no testify to it. Now, I'm stating it on categorically that within the 4 years of Yira, Prophet John Dramani Mahama, he was able to cut short and commission a whole flagship hospital. And I'm speaking on international, national television. You can go and find out. The hospital is called IMA, International Maritime Hospital, Intama Community 3. This is a project that you need to be accredited Amama.
Okay.
Anybody at all can search on that.
Yes.
This is leadership.
I see.
This is what leadership.
Okay.
Into your case of mind be and I say man penibi about home.
Okay.
These are the projects we talk about.
That's
on the other side, 6 years in power. They should mention one. You see, when you talk about flagship projects, probably they don't get the understanding of.
Right.
And yet, the street hospital be and a flagship project too. Ongoing project, yes. Or buying be able to me body. But you can project you are new pegumu. I have flagship. And no one say na ye can.
Just
Baby, I know be woman. That's what I can say.
Let's put it on record. Said your song or can't try. Bible say, Sheye ni omu ba omu ye patekua omu di ojai enra ho edra mo ni o kan say tie se eba eye hospital John Dramani Mahama Maritime Hospital eye a friend say aviation for please
No, you see there's
John Dramani Mahama.
Please, it's not marital hospital. And marital hospital. I'm talking about international marital hospital situated in Community. Marital hospital. No, please. This is a project. All right. That is being credited by him. I'm talking about a project. the project you are talking about.
Also,
no, Anna, yadi show no esi. Nyame bo ochina. Ya besa ene mo ato aso ya kramo.
No, this our project. Oh, come on.